Are you completely worn out by the constant pressure to create brand new content for every single platform update and algorithm change? Perhaps you've watched a competitor pump out posts endlessly and genuinely wondered how they avoid total creative exhaustion. The simple, effective answer is to stop trying to reinvent the wheel every single time and instead get seriously smart about content repurposing. This strategic approach is precisely how I consistently publish high-quality material without losing my sanity in the editing suite every week. Over the past few years, I've built a practical system that forms the entire backbone of every single piece of content I put out. I'm not talking about the vague corporate advice to reduce, reuse, recycle, but a tangible workflow for solo creators and small businesses. I break this entire process down into 3 incredibly actionable moves you can implement right away: repost, reuse, and repurpose. Each of these techniques is distinct, carries different trade-offs, and together they let you maximize the value from every single asset you produce. So let's unpack exactly what each of these methods entails, starting with the simplest one called reposting. Reposting is exactly what it sounds like. You take a proven piece of content and publish the very same thing again on your feed. The undeniable advantage here is that it is incredibly low effort, because you don't need to be a video editor to push it out again. However, this tactic definitely won't work for everything, especially timely announcements or reactions to news that is already stale. Reposting shines brightly when the content is truly evergreen or deeply connected to your core brand messaging that never changes. To make this work consistently, you must keep an organized digital archive of all your successful posts so you can pull them up months later. If you lack a good system, use a reliable scheduler tool that allows you to easily duplicate and queue up old content for future posting. Next up is reusing, which involves taking that original core idea and simply tweaking the delivery method to keep it feeling fresh. This still offers low effort, but gives you much more flexibility to adapt to current platform culture or trending sounds. The main drawback here is that you absolutely must have access to the original file or draft, so you aren't forced to start completely from scratch. Reusing is perfect for jumping onto a new trend by swapping out the background audio or updating the overlay text on a proven concept. For example, you can take a high-performing text-based thread and reformat it as a more visually engaging carousel graphic for another platform. Then we have repurposing, which is truly the heavy hitter that delivers the absolute biggest return on your creative investment. This is where you transform one single long-form asset, like a full interview, into a dozen smaller pieces across all your different channels. The trade-off is that it requires a bit more skill, time, and organizational effort, because you are tailoring each piece specifically for its new home. The entire process starts by extracting the best tactical tips and emotional beats from that main video to create short-form clips. The biggest mistake people make is trying to copy-paste that exact same format across every single social media platform without any modification. Smart tooling is what truly makes this entire scaling process manageable and efficient, especially when things get complex. Many excellent individual apps help with one small piece of the puzzle, but they rarely automate the hardest part: finding those viral moments automatically. A dedicated system is built to analyze your long videos, automatically isolate the best attention-grabbing hooks, and crop them perfectly for you. Once those clips are intelligently ready, you can set your desired posting cadence, and the system will automatically queue them across all your selected channels. This powerful workflow gives you maximum creative control over the final look without getting bogged down in the repetitive manual editing tasks. However, always remember that automation should save your time and energy, not completely remove your crucial creative judgment from the final review process. A few tactical tips you can start using today include always archiving your raw files and tagging clips by theme to make future searching trivial. Ultimately, when you implement this, content repurposing transforms from a desperate scramble into a reliable, predictable system for sustained growth. If you are ready to cut the tedious busywork and scale your output without experiencing burnout, exploring these smarter automation solutions is the next logical step. Drop your specific content repurposing questions in the comments below and tell me what kind of content you are trying to turn into a week's worth of social posts.